Hey journeymen, journeywomen, have you ever started a task and started over here and then ended up over here and then back over here and then again back at the beginning, but never being able to complete it in totality? It's possible that your focus is fragmented. Today at the Hero's Journey with Dr. D, we're going to talk about fragmented focus, possible reasons for it, ways to avoid it, and possible ways to overcome it. Hi, for those who are clicking in on the first time, this is the Hero's Journey with Dr. D, here to encourage, to inspire, to motivate, and educate, helping you get beyond your first move and creating a better mindset today. If you find any value in this content, go ahead. Help me help you so we can help others by liking, by clicking the thumbs up and sharing. What you do is you join with me and climb with me as we try to make a better tomorrow today. And hello, journeymen, journeywomen. This is a Hero's Journey with Dr. D, the podcast. This podcast was designed to inspire, to encourage, to educate, and to motivate, helping you get beyond your first move and creating a better mindset today. Now, for an entertaining video version of this episode, along with many more at my YouTube series, go to A Hero's Journey with DrD.com. Now, let's begin. Focus. Focus is the center of activity, attraction, and attention. When you think about attraction, you think about a stage where the spotlight is beamed on the individual, the parties that are displaying a routine or a song. Activity is focused. Let's say the football field, soccer field, where the ball is in play. The focus is on the ball to get it to the goal because there's a direction and there's an end in mind. And then the attention is actually displayed on the object as well when you're dealing with athletics and even when you're dealing in relationships. Let me talk about that a little bit. When you deal about focus, a lot of times focus is not giving the full attention it deserves when you're in relationships, because what happens is that the enemy of a good focus or good effective communication with your spouse or your significant other would be divided attention. Now, divided attention is a thing that would cause fragmented focus, right? Let me give you an example. You can be talking to your lady or your guy, and then what happens, something come on your phone or your television should be on, or you just remember that you forgot there's something that needs to be done, and you're not really paying attention wholeheartedly what the individual is saying. Or better yet, they're talking, you're listening as you look down on your phone and complete some tasks. So yeah, keep going, I'm listening. Well, I have a video, and you look up above, it talks about effective communication in relationships. Now, that's an enemy of effective communication, because we all know, or maybe we don't, that communication is more than just lip service. It's more than just talking. That's probably 7% of effective communication. It would be in a person's best interest to look up and see the person as they talk, because body language and tone play heavily, and actually they play the majority of it in the communication process. They actually have the heaviest weight, whereas the talking has been very minimal. But I digress. But the reasons for fragmented communication, fragmented focus, even in relationship, is divided attention. And divided attention doesn't have to be in a relationship. Divided attention is in the classroom, it's in a football field, it's in the workplace. And divided attention can get a person killed. You can be walking down the street and you realize you have to put one foot in front of the other, but you're on your phone. I just saw something on YouTube the other day where the 67-year-old lady that was just la 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 on the phone and fell 6 feet in the manhole. Good thing that she was saved, but she was hurt and she was injured. And I saw another video where a woman was walking on her phone and almost got hit by a car until a stranger grabbed her because her focus was fragmented. See, not only will focus prevent you from obtaining a goal or fulfilling your purpose, it may prematurely end your life if you're not focused on the very basic things. You're not trying to conquer a mountain or win a race, but Lord, just to walk in civilization, you need to be aware and conscious of your surroundings. Because if you're not conscious of your surroundings, they're probably not conscious of you either. So let's say also to avoid fragmented focus would be, how do you overcome it? Calm your mind. Take some time in the morning. 10 minutes. You don't have to take an hour, 2 hours of focused meditation, but just 10 minutes just to filter your mind and get a control of your center and to work on your breathing. Because a lot of individuals don't spend any time breathing, because what the breathing does is recalibrate your mind, your prefrontal cortex. It shoots oxygen in there. And we do not do enough deep breathing, but just to focus on your thinking, your process, and your goals for that day. Actually, it's better to actually write the goals down previously, the night before. So you go to bed, they are on your mind, and then you have a sheet of paper to remind you, and then you can methodically go and conquer that list. Now, how do you overcome fragmented focus? I say that it's a thing called re-engineering. What you do is that you go backwards. You see the goal in mind, and once you see the goal in mind, you step backward. The goal in mind, see possibilities. Possibilities gives you options. After you see your possibilities with your options, then you choose a direction. Now, people may say, well, Dr. D, suppose I choose the wrong direction. No direction is the wrong direction, because it's a move beyond where you are. It's a move beyond being stuck. You're not stagnant, you're making movement. Every lesson obtained is a lesson learned for experience for a later time. Actually, I did a video about that, about backpack for a specific destination, or a backpack for a journey. Check it out there. You'll see the specific title and everything. It's a good video because it talks about, even though we make choices, it may not be the perfect choice, but it may be the perfect choice for that time. You may need that thing at that time, or you may not need it at that time, but it will show us head up in another situation. Everything has a purpose, but you have to move to get to that destination. So the thing about fragmented focus, you don't have to be fragmented. It doesn't have to be fragmented, because when things are fragmented, you cannot accomplish a specific goal at an efficient time. Think about this. When glass is shattered, it's everywhere. Fragmentation, different parts and particles that are they're located in a positioning that causes you to go in different areas to obtain at one time with one piece of glass. So my point is that you can't focus on 30 things at one time. You have to do things one at a time. But when your focus is fragmented, you take away the impact of the focus. It's a part in our brain called the reticular activating system, which actually allows us to focus when we apply energy on a subject, a communication, an object, a goal. It all starts with a goal. Understand me when I say this. A goal without a plan is just a wish. So the gist of it all, fragmented focus is due to too much stimuli, not enough goals, no direction, and very little action. So I encourage everybody, don't walk around life fragmented. Focus on a goal and work yourself backwards to obtain. Hey journeymen, journeywomen, you've just heard the episode of How to Control Emotions. Now we're about to slide into the recap, the update, and the question and answer session pertaining to the show and much more. Relax and enjoy. Hey journeymen, journeywomen, this is a Hero's Journey with Dr. D, live in living color. Before we get started, I will open up my chat. Let me open up my chat. I will open up our chat, so if we want to start putting our questions in the chat, go ahead right now. And I sent some people the link to get in the back room of the video call. Go ahead and get it started. So when I get to Q&A, I can just pull you in. I can just pull you in. All right. Okay, so this is Hero's Journey with Dr. D. Here to encourage, to motivate, to educate, to inspire, helping you get beyond your first move, helping you mindset today. Now, tonight, you know what it is. What it is that tonight I'm doing a recap. I'm going to recap, the update, and the Q&A. The recap, the update, and Q&A is pertaining to my previous my previous video that I uploaded this week, probably early AM this morning. So just be on alert that you will get the video. Sometimes I get it out early, but a lot of times I get it out on the same day. So generally they're no more than 11, 12 minutes. 11, 12 minutes, and just preview it before we get on our live. And a lot of times I do series, so therefore they continue on with the subject matter at hand. So with that being said, I'm doing the recap, the update, and the Q&A, and the title of the video. The title of the video is Fragmented Focus. Fragmented Focus. Now, I see you, Stella. All right, so fragmented focus. So what we talked about this week was, we talked about fragmented focus. In light of the current situation that we're in right now, as far as the world, not just America, a lot of things have been streamlined to the internet, and streamlined to the internet, and a lot of things have been just scattered. And a lot of people are in need of a focus. And I tend to say that a lot of times we're not focused because we make a choice. We make an active choice not to be pinpoint, not to be eagle eye. Because you can be eagle eye, you can be direct towards your goal. So I talked about this week about I gave a way to overcome, how the one becomes fragmented, how ones that how it overcomes them, and what are some things that they can do, that people can do to overcome the fragmentation of their focus. We got so many distractions in our hands, on the television, around us, even in light of the pandemic. There's so many different things that we can do, and I think we spend more time focusing on everything else instead of focusing on ourselves. The worst enemy I believe that most people have, and the biggest thing that they have that really gets them, is being alone with themselves. That scariest thing. They can know everybody else. They can observe everybody else and be with everybody else. But to spend time with themselves and to hear their thoughts and to see their thoughts, that's the scariest thing for most people, because a lot of people don't know them and don't know what's under the surface. And when you don't know what's under the surface, it tends to come up on the most inopportune times. That's when the PTSD comes in. And you are in military, you're taught to suppress it. Keep it down, soldier. It's only good for the field. Until you're not on the field no more. Then they don't, you've done what we need you to do for your years of service. We appreciate that. Now go. So how do you deal with the memories of yesteryear when you weren't taught to deal with it, when you were in the memory in the current state? That's the biggest issue. Your thoughts become fragmented because things are in the subconscious and also with things in your conscious arena. I talked about at the end of the video. I really expound on it, and I probably would do a video and put it in the chat section, or after this video, put it in the comment section. Give me some thumbs up, though. I need a lot of thumbs up. That helps the algorithm. It helps me reach out. So I know you get thumbs up in the chat, but when you get through this video, go down below. Oh yeah, better that. Tomorrow when I do the replay, give me thumbs up. It helps. And the comment engagement. So what happens is that you have undercurrents of unconscious thoughts that pop up, and you have been taught to be a certain type of person, and you can do things in an unconscious fashion. But then you also have things in your conscious arena, and you have to pick and choose. Somebody do 2 or 3 things. Some people say, well, I'm a king of multitasking. No. Your focus is just fragmented. Have you ever been cooking a steak, Tito or Stella? Have you ever been making a cake, and you've been looking at the television, screaming at your kids, and telling the dog to get out the house? So, or get back in the house. If you make a steak, you may be grilling. Get back in the house. So when you have to focus on something else other than what you're doing, it takes away from your attention. And when it takes away from your attention, what it does is streamlines. It takes away from that energy, that direct energy that allows for the impact of the intensity. The intensity. And we need the intensity to accomplish something in an efficient and effective manner. I mean, efficient is done well. If it done well, it's done timely. Effective is that it's done well. Why? Because you're focused on it. You're focused on it. Have you ever been in conversation with your spouse or significant other and said, state this in a video, and then, yeah, I've done this. yes, Dr. D, I've done this. Where she's talking, and I'm like this. Now I hear you. Yeah, I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm listening with my ears, but not with my eyes. And I think and I put the video up there for those who want to go back and look at my effective communication, the building relationships. What happens is that I'm listening with my ears, but I'm not listening with my eyes. I'm not utilizing the trueness of effective communication. I'm not listening to the person's heart. The majority of the communication takes place with body language. That's probably 60-70%. and 20% is tone, and roughly about 7 to 8% is what you say. Person cannot hear what you say if your tone is out of whack and you're doing all this and like you having a conniption. Then I hear nothing you say. So it's about having effective communication and being focused on the individual. Because many times I've been on my phone and talking to my wife, and I've been hearing it, but I have not been giving her my all. Not just my wife, jobs, different things. I have not focused, and it shows up in my work. It shows up in my message not being received, or me not receiving the message sent by my spouse, or the work, or the employer, or the coach, because my focus was fragmented. Yeah, so it's I think, and I stated that in the video, that's divided attention. It's not really attention at all. You just give me a part, but you're not giving me the fullness of you. When I communicate, I need to know that you hear me. You feel my pain. Yeah, that's what people want to know. They want to know, are you empathetic to what they are experiencing, even if you never experienced it. But a person can tell when you're really trying to get what they're trying to give. I think one of the biggest gifts is to actually be able to give. But the biggest, I think one of the biggest letdowns from a person who gives is when a person doesn't know how to receive. It's like, I'm doing everything because I want to give, but the other person is not willing or not able to receive. I'm currently doing a study on trapped emotions, and that's gonna be a new area. Whereas that I'm gonna be dealing with individuals and helping people relieve trapped emotions that they don't even realize that they have, and actually the emotions cause a physical issue. I mean, and you don't know where it's coming from. Well, I keep y'all posted on that because, yeah, I'm keeping you all posted on that because I think that will be actually beneficial. And for the people that I see, the people that I have not seen, I need me 15 people that I can work with to help them with their trapped emotions and living and creating a better mindset and living a better life. So y'all put in the comment section, y'all put in chat if you are interested in being one of the 15. Okay. All right. So that is my recap. So let me see if anybody's in here. Nobody's in here. Has everybody got the link? I sent everybody a link. Go ahead and click the link. But I'm about to do the update. The update is the update that I will be doing. The new video I'll be doing. I will be riding the wave of attention. We all need to pay attention, and I think the more you focus on attention, then the more you are attentive. And this Stella, you gave me a book talked about attention and different types of attention. I think I'm gonna do a little research on that, and then I'll make a video pertaining to that, and so we can all work on not having fragmented thoughts. And all right, so so I don't have the exact title. Yeah, dealing with browsing. I mean, that's one of the articles you have, but it was a good article, and I'm going to expound on it. And I'm be riding attention, be a different title with attention and focus and attention, and then with purpose. You got kicked out? Okay, let me send it to you again. All right. So this is Q&A. So copy link. I'm about to copy the link. I'm about to put the link in the chat. So when y'all see the link in the chat, go ahead and click on it. All right? Everybody see the link in the chat? Give me a thumbs up. Y'all see the link in the chat. I'll see you popping up, and then I'll pull you in. And for those who didn't get the link, or for those who did get kicked out when you did click the link previously, I just put the link in the chat. So go ahead and click the link in the chat. All right, Stella, you got one? Okay, how about you, Tito? All right, get to. All right.
Oh, she wants to join.
All right. Stella, you gotta give me a bobblehead or something.
Man,
you gotta give me a picture. Put the dog in front.
I don't have a bubble head.
Well, you got a little pimp dog. Put the pimp dog there. Put a little rat dog there.
He's chasing a cat.
What you say? She gonna take the camera?
Oh my God! I gotta give you something. Oh, hold on. Let me see what I can give you.
Hey, Marie, how you doing?
Doing great.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Let me see if Phil's coming. So, how's your day, man?
Busy. Had a couple of medical appointments today.
Okay. Yeah.
Let me give him a bubble.
I'm trying to wait till one more person gets on. Let me see you going. Let me see you go through that. Where you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? Oh, so I haven't received any technical critique, so I guess I'm doing better. My goal is to get 1% better every week.
Your timing is much better.
Right. I think I'm calling this stuff out. Maybe not. Maybe not. But what I had Spectrum, and I was getting frustrated myself. Okay. So I got fiber.
Okay. One thing about live streaming, if you're playing it back on another device, there's a natural delay.
Right. No, it was not. It was beyond natural.
Okay.
Remember midnight kung fu movies? I'll kill you.
Yeah, the English was off because they was actually done in Chinese
right.
or whatever.
But it was just like that. Now I know that sometimes when it comes on this way, it will at the beginning, it will speed up real quick. It will speed up, and then it gradually slow down. Or sometimes the picture's pixelated, but the timing is still good.
Okay.
So I think so I started putting it on a couple minutes before, so it can get adjusted. So I think that may work. So, I mean, get better and better get better and better. All right. So where we at? 2, 3. Let me see now first I tried anybody left anything on the podcast. Don't have anything, so I can't play that audio. And then I go to the chat room. I go to the chat and then go down with the chat. Hello. Okay. Hello. Good evening. Yeah. True. How do you fix? I know you asked. Okay, this is you. All right. How do you fix?
Okay, when I say fix it, how do you with the distracted listening? I understand active listening. I understand what exercises could you do to better become an active listener?
What remember I told remember I gave you technique before because I had to do it. Sometimes the conversation is so heated you have to remove yourself. So you can recalibrate.
Mm-hmm.
What happens that when you receive all 5 of your senses receive messages. They come in, it's your ears, your eyes. So, for instance, you and your wife having a discussion. And she doing all that. And then you hear a voice incline. And then hands on the hip. So your eyes are seeing disrespect. And your ears is hearing, her base trying to get bigger than mine. There's only one alpha dog up in here.
Mm-hmm.
and then you're feeling a negative type of energy. Intensity is coming over you. So when you know that you don't tolerate disrespect, whether she knows she's doing it or not, she's reactionary. She's acting. So if she's reactionary, you can't be reactionary as well.
Right.
You have to be proactive. So who gonna lead? So what you do is that, and I'm explaining what happens. What happens is 5 senses, things come in, they hit, there's a part of your brain right in the center called the thalamus. The thalamus receives the information from the 5 senses, it disperses it. Now, the amygdala is the shortest part, it's short distance from the thalamus. So first it says the amygdala. Now the amygdala is the fight or flight. It's the thing that keeps you safe. When you was on the war field, your amygdala kept you alive. That's when your amygdala is needed. It's just that when you go in the AC with a deck and a pool, it's not the war field. But sometimes when the tension of a conversation may come off like the tension of the war field, and your mind goes there. Your mind ain't even got to go to the war field. It may go to an altercation, altercation you had in high school, or some guys, or something that wasn't pleasant, and that tone or that word just clicked. I was talking to an individual and friend of mine, and I've heard this statement before that women, in general, the statement was that women need to be domineering to protect their own. I said, huh? And also, the statement also is that if the man's money, if he's not taking care of business, he's abandoning. Not if he's left. He's there. His money's low. His money's low. He's working. But I've heard that before. Is that feels that the woman has a dominant, he's doing his job. $1,000 a year. He may not be doing that, but he's doing what he can do. And that was interesting to me. It was a civil conversation. It was a civil conversation, but I've heard the conversation from other women like us. So that was interesting to hear. So, wow. And the generalization was that all black men are good for nothing.
That's not the case. I think it's more worth something than it's like anything else you had at 10%.
Right. And then you have to look at the numbers. The numbers is more women than men. I know some that's good, I know some that's bad. I choose to, I family, I know both. I can't say all. I can't say all is good. I can't say all is bad. I think it's an individual situation. And I look at family lines as well. But that's me. But it makes me, I didn't get heated. That was good. It was a good conversation because the person's a friend of mine and we just was talking. Wow. And it was really interesting because I've heard it before. But go back to your questions that if you had a situation that where it got heated, sometimes you can, are you familiar with the training? 478. No Navy SEALs get it. Debrief, inhale, hold it 7 seconds, exhale 8 seconds. What it does is that it shoots oxygen to your prefrontal cortex, which is the executive function, the rationale. Because what happens is that when you receive the message that you start getting heightened, it start getting frazzled, is that the amygdala starts sending messages to your prefrontal, to the executive function, the part that thinks and makes the rationale. See, it takes a while for the thalamus to send the message to the organized function of your brain, because your organized function of your brain has to organize it. So it's getting things in line, but in the meantime, they get messages. They're about to kill us. They're about to kill us. Did you hear her voice raised? I think she got a knife. She stepped like a soldier. You know what to do. So what happens is that your amygdala says it bombards the executive function. So he doesn't have a chance to process. So things are fuzzy. Then it hits your nervous system. CNS, central nervous system. It says, okay, now, I'm sorry, y'all. I need the blood. We go push everything to the major muscle groups because we got to be strong. And then it's gonna go to your hormone, your hormone area, and to increase your cortisol level. Which, when it drops, you know what's gonna happen. You can get depressed because all the blood flow is not going toward the logical, rational. Okay, 1, 2. This is what we're gonna do. Everything is reacting. So the purpose of the deep breath is to reset yourself. Now, hear me when I say this. Some situations, you say, "Yes, sweetheart, give me a second. Give me about 5 minutes. I'll be back." So you get yourself together. Then, because by that time you process, okay, this is what happened. It's not that deep. Bam, bam, bam. Or you may need an hour. It depends on how far you get. You have to know you. That's why when I did my series of emotional intelligence, I did the first one was self-awareness. The biggest thing is to understand you. You got to understand what ticks you off.
That's true. It's like a lot of stuff. The way you react to situation is because of your perception of things. Your perception may be different from someone else's. That they be in that same room or that same area and heard the same thing, but your perception, you may perceive it as a different thing because of your past experiences.
Right. Yeah, you may see as a.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I'm trying to. Stella, what's that?
She's been out for a few seconds now, like 10, 15, I think it went out. Gabby. My youngest.
Yeah, that's your girl. That's me right here. It's Stella. Stella, come on. Let me see. I'll get you back on. Okay, get you back on. That's not the dog. I don't know what you got. Put a face right there. Put some eyes or something. do like
feel like it's something that's crocheted.
Yeah, oh, that's your crochet. Nice, Stella. Oh, I see the rat dog in the background. Yeah, so you're right. Your perception. You don't. Everybody's different. It's the biggest job that we actually do in marriage and just in relationships in general is try to understand from whence they come. Because you wasn't raised with them. I had the daddy daycare, daddy boot camp. He's military. He's black ops. And he's like, he's a medic. He's a medic. He's like, I'm delivering my baby. That's right. I'm delivering my baby. But he said, that's what he wanted to advocate. He said, oh, my boys with me. Oh, no. I'm game. I got 4 brothers. As long as they come with me, I'm good. They know how I think. I know how they think. We got each other's back. See, that's profound. I mean, if every relationship could be like that, and I think the same thing goes with sports as well. That's why a lot of people like to retire. Want to be amongst brethren. How good is that? The Psalm said, "How good is that brethren dwell together in unity." Yeah, that's what it says in Psalm. David said, "How good is it that brothers dwell together in unity?" And we seek connection with brotherhood, and that's better. Yeah, it's something about that. it's something about that. It's something about that. So yeah, like I said before, you said perception, but first you have to understand who you are. That's self-awareness. A lot of people, I dealt with stuff like that. Went through stuff in relationships, and at the end of it all, you guys said, "What you learn?" He said, "Learn to be aware. Never take a person, a situation for granted." He said you're a runner. You was running back in college and high school. You never want to get cracked back. You always keep your head on the swivel. You don't want to get surprised by the corner coming up. You don't want to get right. Mm-hmm. You always keep your head on the swivel. Don't get caught unaware. And a lot of times we're caught unaware because we're not taught to be aware prior to being in a situation. A lot of times we get into marriage or jobs, and it's on-the-job training. And only the strong survive. It's easy to leave. It takes a real man to stay. They said, "Man, forget that. I just play child support." Yeah, and then you be wondering why you see your son on America's Most Wanted. Because he's been mad. He said, "I get his attention this way." Daughter be on Sunset Strip. I get my daddy's attention this way. And you got nobody to blame but yourself. Yeah, so let me go back to, we gotta shrink this thing down. I'm learning. Invite. Okay. Any song requests? Usually I sing a song that I don't know the words to. I got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, I got the month of May. I guess you say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, talking about my girl, ooh, on a sunny day. I think that's how it goes. Is that about right?
It was some.
Hey, I don't have the album.
I don't attempt to sing. My wife tells me it's not my calling.
That's you call it?
Yeah,
all right.
It's not my calling. Stay behind the mixer.
Okay.
Be behind camera. Set some light scenes, but don't sing.
That's yours, right? All right. Feel like I got you on, but you're all in black. No pun intended, huh? I said you all in black, and look at this cup. Look at this cup, all in black. All right, so let me further down the chat. Okay, Phil, I'm doing fine. So Paula said Paul, you alive? Oh, let me scroll down. I may got 6 people on here today. Let me see. No, it's only 3. Still interested. Let me go down. All right. The link did not work. Okay, that's why the link is in the chat. Hi, y'all. I'm alive. That's good, Paula. I am so happy that you're alive, because if you wasn't alive, you could not make that statement. Are you on Paula? Let me look and see. I don't see. Okay, people, do you have any questions? Stella or Philip of Chicago? Talk to me. Phil, I can't hear you. If you talk, I can't hear you. Stella? Stella, take yourself off mute. Okay. Stella, Phil, you got a question? Any questions here, people? If y'all talking, can't hear you. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Okay. Cannot hear you. Can't hear you. Andrew was watching from Australia last week. Not sure about this week. Oh, okay. Paula, I'm going to play devil's advocate for a second. Let me see what Paula's saying. Paula's saying this. I'm going to play devil's advocate for a second. I have to lay some blame on poor communicators for my occasional drift from their conversation. Okay. I guess you got to come on to play devil's advocate. I got bored easily, and people can be very long-winded. At what point do you consider yourself... Let me put this on. All right. I got bored easily, and people can be very long-winded. At what point do you consider yourself as having a problem versus others just being boring to listen to? Anybody? Tito? Stella? Anybody want to answer that? Take a stab. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I don't really have a response. I guess I would say if they're repeating the same thing over and over, or they keep saying the same thing, but they say it a different way. We used to call it beating a dead horse. I think you have to try to find some kind of way to ease up out of that conversation.
Hold on. Just tell us that was part 2. I didn't get. This is part 1. Oh, let me go back. Let me go back up. Good grief. Chat. Okay, Paula, I'm alive. I got you. Let me go down. Andrew was watching. Mr. Giggles. I see you. Not on Melon. Does fragmented focus cause schizophrenia? No. Schizophrenia causes. I mean, it's called it's a chemical imbalance. It's a legitimate disorder. It's a chemical imbalance. I actually have a roommate that's borderline genius. I had one for 8 years. Yeah, and he explained it to me. But I live with him, so I know what he experienced. And he explains that the medication does help me. He said it keeps things balanced. And he said, well, he's like, yeah, is it a drip? He said, because it be tight. But he explained some breakdowns that he had. And I can literally see how it's like the chemicals went a certain way and made him paranoid. He's paranoid schizophrenic. But on the average day, he's fine. I mean, almost has a master's degree, but they're pretty much almost like geniuses. Full-time job, got his own house, got a car. So it doesn't, fragmented focus doesn't cause it. It may be a result of the disorder. And then you take certain, medication, but also medication and diet. And I think a lot of times you need the medication to get you started. If you have the wherewithal to get have a dietitian and a coach and somebody, then I think you can probably. This is just me thinking now. This is my opinion. If you had the wherewithal, you can kind of limit the medication. But I don't advise that on your own. I don't advise that on your own when you're dealing with that type of disorder, because you have to get things balanced. Okay, so I think it's a byproduct of it. And I know firsthand. So that's not just me just talking. I know firsthand. I consider a person like a brother of mine. I'm going to play devil's advocate for a second in a couple ways. Firstly, I'm curious about whether or not ADHD counts as fragmented focus. And if so, what is your opinion on meds for the condition? Same thing. personally, I believe everybody has that condition. I can take my DSM-4, DSM-5, and I can go down the street and label everybody, including myself. Eric Erickson, he doesn't believe in the disorder. He believes that the main reason that they had the DSM-4, DSM-5, and this is one of the founders of the psychotherapy, is because they need a way to build insurance. So you got to have a disorder in order to build insurance. If you have a disorder, you don't need, then you can't build insurance. Some disorders are temporary. Some disorders are they extend. And I think in some cases that medication encourages the extension of the disorder. I believe now. You know what I'm saying? If you dealing with severe bouts of depression, dopamine drops, that'll lead you in a suicidal state. No, you need some medication. However, I don't want a person to be totally dependent on medication. I can't get my medication, but they don't do anything else to deal with the core. You deal with it so you can manage it. Okay, now I get some tools, like some breathing techniques, and walk, exercise. You have to get some tools to balance it out, so you don't destroy your liver. Because some people take medication like 20, 30, 40 years. And after a while, they start breaking down. Why? Because they become dependent on the medication. And then the medication has a side effect. You need the medication has a side effect, and then another medication. So you need 4 medications to deal with the side effects of the first one. Now, medication has its place. Yeah, I agree. But medication has a temporary place to get you stabilized, and then you search within yourself. I mean, if Elon Musk and Gates, some of the richest men in the world, and they got what they got? They got the I know what they got. They got autism. They got autism. They got autism. So they cope with it. Most personal people in the world. But they accept it. Because they accept it. They deal with it. They cope with it. Use what you have as a catalyst to propel you instead of as something to bring you down. What you think is bad, it may be a plus. See the good there. All things work together. I mean, it's a good at everything. I'm not 6 feet, so what? But I'm a good running back. I'm short, you can't get me. So I look at the pros. Look at the pros of the cons, but look at who you are. Don't try to be what you're not. Be what God made you. All right, so that's okay. And the fragmented focus. Okay, you got that one. Okay, next one. And second, I have laid some blame on poor communication for occasionally drift from their conversation. Tito kind of answered that. Okay, that's the first part. Second part is I got bored easy and people can be very long-winded. At what point do you consider yourself as having a problem versus others just being bored to listen to? Well, you have a problem, you stay there and listen to them. Don't enable bad behavior. And don't enable behavior that you don't want. Because when you allow it to happen, what you do is that what you allow to happen, you allow to happen. Does that make sense, y'all? You allow it to happen. My best friend does. If I'm on the phone with him and he got something to do, what do you do? Ah! So that breaks the conversation up. He just makes a noise. Yeah, but I gotta go. We got some work to do. Oh, okay. Yeah. You can have a choice to allow them to keep on talking. Like I told you, Paula, earlier. So what you do is that you tell the person ahead of time. Listen, I got about 5-10 minutes. I can't be talking 30 minutes. So don't get upset when I abruptly cut the phone off. I'm gonna say, or something, I'm gonna hang up. I say, I gotta go. Then it's over. And that puts you at ease. I think what happens that you like I think generally people allow things to get the best of them because they need to take charge of the situation. Because it's your life, it's your time. So it's your choice. All right. Let's see. And secondly, I have to lay some blame on poor communication for my occasional drift from their conversation. Okay. Yeah, just cut it off. Listen, I can't talk right now. My mind's somewhere else. Yeah. I'm sorry. Can't talk right now. We get up later. My mind's somewhere else. Okay? Bro, why you can't get on? These are good questions. Are you by the beach? All right. Let me see what you got. That was part 2. You didn't read part 1. I read that. All right. People are boring. Everybody not bored. 7 billion people on everybody's not bored. Okay. The Queen. The fragmented focus causes schizophrenia. Lord. Schizophrenia. No.
Isn't that a repeat?
Yeah, it looked like it. It looked like somebody else repeated the same thing Paula did.
Yeah.
I'm with him there. Okay. I think fragmented focus can be normal. Okay, this is. I think fragmented focus can be normal or stress. Phil, where you at? You feel like good questions.
I think fragmented focus can be normal and stress.
All right. Okay, who is this? I was diagnosed late in life with ADHD. I think as a result of the wreck, the meds have helped but did not fix it. Right. Okay. Case in point. Don't take the medication. What do you think will happen? You don't take the medication. If you don't take the medication, you know what's gonna happen. But I get it. If the pain is bad, I'm taking medication. Go ahead, Tina.
I think medication do help, but I think the first focus is like any kind of problem. Like if you have a drug problem, have a drinking problem, first you have to admit you have that problem.
Right.
And then when you admit you have that problem and you want help, you have to actually want the help and apply the help. Use tools that are given. Medication, you have to be honest when you're taking the medications with your physician or your nurse or whoever's prescribing you that prescription to let them know how that medicine is affecting you, how you're feeling, and things like that. And you also have to have therapy to go along with that. And I remember when I first I speak freely and I be an open book on this. I remember when I first started taking medication, my family called it the happy pills because my personality totally changed. And to me, it started to get the medicines started make me feel more reckless because I didn't have the care about things like that I should be caring about. It was like, okay, whatever, and it may be something serious, so I had to talk to my therapist and my, because there's one is a therapist and one prescribe your meds,
Right.
and have to get it right and get the adjustments. And sometimes you have to tone it down or then you have to try a new drug. And I think honesty is the best part, and also the tools that your therapist give you have to practice it. And because I used to sometimes question some of the tools that I was given, like, are you out your mind? Do you know how this make me feel trying to do this? But the reality was that I knew I needed help. I wanted help. So I must try. Why Why go to the doctor and then diagnose myself and tell the doctor what's wrong with me? And that's the doctor. I'm not going to go to the heart surgeon and say, doctor, my heart is bad. And I know it's bad. And he's like, he do all this stuff and say, no, it's not bad. It's not your heart, because at times mental, your mental state can cause other things and make you think these things when it's not. I remember having gastrointestinal problems and a lot of stuff going on. It was because of my mental condition that had my body being out of whack. But it wasn't until I got my mental condition better and got everything together that a lot of stuff medically that was out of whack started to fall in line. And now I'm a lot more freer and able to move around in society and to do things, to be a better husband, father, and be more productive. It's because I accepted my reality. I do what I'm supposed to do. I take my meds and I be true, and I have got better over the years. And individuals, we have to really accept it, try it, be honest, give honest feedback, and don't just say I'm good when you're not good, because that's what you want other people to think. When you say you good, you need to be good. If it's not going right, you have to be honest. So things can be adjusted. So, and to get it right.
I think he froze or has issues with his camera or something.
Yeah.
But what I wanted to say is it's kind of ironic though. Like what you just mentioned, where you were saying about, like your body being out of whack, and you went to the doctor and you got to explain to them, and you're thinking that it's one thing wrong with you, but it's like you find out that there's stuff going on with your stomach, like gastro issues. I had that issue before I started talking to Dr. D. And I thought initially when I went to the doctor, I literally thought I was having something wrong with my heart. And so as you're doing all these tests and everything, and they finally send me to a heart specialist, to a heart doctor. He's the one that when I explained to him, I literally thought I was going nuts. That I thought, my body was I thought my body was giving up on me. I thought I was going nuts. And I thought there was something wrong with my heart. Until he's the one that said, I'm going to send a message to your primary care physician because I feel, he said, I am 98% sure that, it's this and this and this, which it had to deal with, a gastro issue. And he said, I'm going to go ahead and send her a note because I want her to test for this and this and this. Sure enough, that crap came back positive. Because what he was saying is that when you have like certain symptoms, when you feel like with your heart, or you feel like your heart racing or whatever, he said, look, let me explain to you how your body works. He said your stomach is attached to your brain. So your stomach sends sensory to your brain sends sensors to the rest of your body over now your body reacts. So it's crazy how your body, has you don't understand it, but it's like when he explained it to me, sure enough, that's what it was. And, it took me a long time because, I literally like thought that, my body started going out of whack, like I said, out of whack. And I do believe in certain medicine, but then I believe if it's something that's going to help you, because, some medicines turn around and, they have this side effect. So now you end up with like 20 other things for them to help like 3.
Yes.
You go in with 3 and then you find out you after the medicine, you leave out with like 20. So I believe in some medicine and some medicine I don't believe. I think you got to go ahead and weigh it out. Between like, is it going to go ahead and help you, or is it really going to go ahead and cause you like more damage than what you started out with? So.
Yeah, and I think that's part of, being honest with your therapist, your doctors, about what's going on. And I believe, I know for myself, the better that I was more aware of triggers and different things like that in my life, the more control I was able to get, where it doesn't take as much medicine, or I can be weaned off of certain medicines.
Right. And I think it's also the matter of like we were taught about that the start like dealing with things, because like I was raised old fashioned. I'm not the new generation or whatever, but I've been around the block. But I was taught the old fashioned way that it's like you just deal with stuff. Because otherwise you're wiggling. That's just part of life. You deal with crap.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, we're probably in the same generation. It was more of internalizing what's. Oh, you're back.
I was like, you back. Me and Stella was talking.
Say what?
I don't.
Stella was talking.
There you go. About time you came back.
Yeah, we was helping each other out.
I can't even hear you.
So finish up, Stella. Well, that's that.
You said what? I can't hear
Finish
you.
up. That's static.
Yeah, very much so.
It's you.
It's me?
Yes. It had to be you.
Of course it got to be me, right?
It had to be you.
It can't be you. It got to be me.
Da, 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 da. I don't know the rest of the word. But you were saying something. Finish your statement. All right.
What's
Okay.
the
Okay, you go ahead, Stella. Finish your statement.
I don't remember what I was saying.
Okay. All right. Tito, what is
I don't remember what I was saying. What was
I know it come back to you. The Tito you were saying before you hung up on us.
Oh, I didn't hang up on you. You froze on us. Me and Stella was having a conversation.
Really?
Yes.
No, Stella was talking to you. Stella's on my end too. I didn't freeze on Stella.
Yes.
Did I freeze on you, Stella?
I can't remember what I was saying.
Stella, everything delayed. Lord have mercy. Lord, touch right now. Did it work?
The static is so bad though.
Yeah. The prophet James said, "Don't need none, don't want none." Static. Oh, better. Okay, Tito. So you complete what you said.
I think I did, and then it was a whole nother conversation why You was a portrait.
I was a portrait to you. Okay. Okay, I got you.
Mm-hmm.
Who was this? Somebody said, I want to become famous by what in the world? The devil? No. Oh yeah, Phil said I'm frozen too. I'm not frozen now.
No, you're not.
Yeah. So next time that happens, and he sent me a picture. I think it was y'all.
No. Next time you let us know when it's a commercial break.
Yeah, that's why I'm at. Now you can tell it's delayed because she started laughing a little bit later. Hey Phil, where you at? Any questions? Phil, where you at? All right. Okay. Phil, you said you here, but I don't see you. Let me open this thing up. Phil said he here, but I don't see him. Phil, you here? Stella, I sent you a screenshot. Yeah, I got that part. You here, but you're not on the screen. Oh well. Such is life. Such is life. All right. Well, this has been pleasant, engaging. Man, my eyes are bloodshot. Woo! It's the light. Yeah, that's what it was.
What did you do on your break?
Huh? Now I've been a dentist on the chair for about 4 hours today. I got some caps some caps and 2 cavities, and I was sleeping 4 hours from 2 to 7. 2, 3, 4, 5 hours. So bad she kicked me out. She said, "Get out," because they're ready to go too. They're ready to go. But I want to get it done though, and the number is just going out right now. Ooh, yeah. Got my second shot yesterday. He said my arm hurt, now my teeth hurt. Yeah.
So,
Go ahead. You about to say something?
no, I was just gonna say we lost Stella also. It's just me and you right now.
Stella left. Stella! Stella!
Yeah, but you froze up for a few minutes. If you go back and play the video later, watch it. If you can hear the audio, me and her was having a discussion, and she was agreeing. She was telling me about her situation dealing with her body. She thought her body was shutting down, and she was seeing a heart specialist, and he sent some back to her primary healthcare provider to have a check for something with GI, gastrointestinal doctor, and it was something with that, and she say her cardiologist explained it to her that that your stomach is linked to your brain, and it can cause things to happen, and she was just it was going off of what I was saying about GI stuff, mental health and things like that, and she was just telling her what happened to her and portions of that, and it's amazing.
Yeah,
all of that work out.
Yeah, I was privy to that conversation. I mean, I heard everything that she said. It's just that yours cut off, I guess, by the last phrase, and then she started to talk. I mean, it's a mind and body connection, but we don't take time to understand how they connect. Yeah.
Well, I really didn't understand that connection until I started getting help for mental health, and because I just thought, I had got exposed, maybe exposed to something that I didn't know I was exposed to, you know, being out there in this world, doing what I was doing and stuff like that, and traveling around, you know, different countries, different situations, and thinking maybe I might have gotten some kind of chemicals, breathe something in, you know, just all kinds of craziness. Okay, good night, baby. Love you.
Daddy, where do I sleep?
Go upstairs. Go get in my bed.
But your bed's cool because my mom's sleeping in my bed.
Well,
My bed has to be cleaned off.
okay. Well, go up there and ask mommy. I'm sorry. Uh, but
Did you want to tuck me in? That's,
I think that's what she's trying to get at.
yeah,
But
that's how you get. Yeah.
but it's just that it's that connection wasn't made until, like I said, is as my mental health got better, my physical health got better, and that's, for me, that's what made the connection. And as I was saying, like, I would, if I can go back to my younger days, if I can go back to 2005 when it was recommended I get help, I would be 100 years ahead of where I'm at now.
Right.
But the culture that I was in
Yeah.
was a zero defect mentality.
Something's wrong with you. Right.
So with that culture, I refused, and it just took things. It took things going on in my life, that it was changes in my life, that the fear of losing something that I love a lot, you know, caused me to really say, you know what, I have problems, I have issues, and that's what made me go get the help that I need. And that override, and when I went and got the help that I need, and when I first started, I started seeing people like me, wearing a uniform like me, having the same rank as me and above, and I'm like, but we always doing this dog and pony show for everyone else, but the reality is we just need to say, hey, it's okay. And I learned that later on in my career as I was getting ready to exit out the doors. And if I can go back, I will have a different attitude when it comes to that zero defect mentality, dealing with my younger Marines in their situation. I will be pushing for, hey, get more help, seek more professionals. Other than, oh, you know, we got this image, you know, we have to be these tough guys. And the reality is, we're all human. We're just trying to do different things, and it's okay to be scared, to be hurt, or something spook you, or you know, it's okay that, you know, you're not perfect. And I think if we are able to admit to that more and talk about that more openly, we'll be much stronger. Because I feel like when my weakness is exposed, I'm much stronger. Because you know what? If I can see it or I can let it go, guess what? No one can ever use it against me. Because it's already put out there in the atmosphere. It's already been, you know what? I'm not perfect. And okay, you can say to me. It's kind of like the story of the Bible, the woman that committed adultery, and they was brought her to Jesus and said, "Stone her.
Right.
We should stone her." And he said, he without sin cast the first stone. Everybody walked away.
Walked away.
Nobody stoned her. It's that. We have to admit that, hey, none of us is perfect. Stop trying to point out what's wrong with everybody else. Fix yourself, and then we can all fix each other, help each other be better, because we're not, other than me concentrating on what's wrong with you, I'm concentrating on what's wrong with me, and I get better. If you concentrate on what's wrong with you and you get better, that means we get better together. And if we can share this kind of information more openly, we all get better, because we don't fall anymore in a situation. I think it's on us going through something, and then you get to talk a little bit, and you figure out that it's somebody else that you think has the perfect going through something even worse, or even the same thing.
That's right.
So if I can go back, them are some of the changes that I would make. And these are some of the things that I do today. When people ask me questions, I'm not afraid to be more open book than I was in the past, because you know what, it helps me get better. And when people open up to me and I open up with them, we're there for each other in a supportive way that helps both of us get stronger. Because when I'm not in that, I'm having my moment, they like, hey man, come on, let's get better. Come on, we can do this. You better than that. And when I can be their cheerleading section.
Yeah, I think it's good we can't go in the past, but if we still here, we can be better in the future. Yeah, we can be better. Yeah, we can be better in the future. Yeah, we all got a past, but the goal is not to live there in our present.
That's true.
Yeah. How's the sleeping going? How's your sleeping coming?
It's a lot better. It's coming up. It's a lot better. I do a lot of I pray, and I do a lot of extra meditation that you recommended in the past, and it helps a lot. And pretty much, I'm usually on a schedule about when I try to go to sleep. Usually, this is about the time that I'm starting to wind down, because 5 o'clock come around very early.
Right.
In the morning, and then, it's time. Hey, I got to get up, go to work, and 5:45. At the latest, I have to be walking out the door, and usually about 6:45, I'm at work in the parking lot. My wall locker, put my stuff in my locker. Puts it in my morning meeting. 7:15, I'm getting started on whatever I have to do for the day.
That's good. Right. Okay. So any more questions? Anybody else? I got a couple of things to say, then we're going to sign off. As I stated earlier, if anybody heard me, I'm doing a study I'm trying to do on trapped emotions. And I'm taking the first 15 people who actually want to volunteer. And no cost. I need I'm doing and I realized that when I talk to individuals, I realize that it's something deeper than what I'm seeing and what they're seeing. So I'm working a process out where it's that I can collaborate with the individual, and I don't have to be there. I can do proxy even online, and I can help you deal with the things that are trapped that's causing physical issues. That kind of goes along with my coaching and my therapy. So, but for those, so You put in the comment section whoever's interested in, even on the replay. Whoever interested in, I take 13, 15 people. Now I work with them. They're not paying anything. And also, I would like for everybody, on this, in the comment section down below, just go to a podcast and subscribe. Yeah. Did my sound still good?
Yeah.
Does my sound still good?
Sound is
Yeah.
a whole lot.
Usually it goes off when I do that. So I want web online and do the replay. Just go down in the comment section and just go to the I'm like 7 8 platforms as far as podcasts. You got Apple, you got Spotify, you got Google. It's like 6 or 7 of them. And what you do, you go in the comment section, you click on the link and subscribe to it. So when I go, I modify these. What I do is I upload the regular video and take the audio and I connect it with this extended version of the recap. And so you can listen while you play, while you're driving. So it's all audio. Yeah, so go ahead and do that, y'all. And if anybody want to, what I'm supposed to say? If you want to donate to the cause, let the Lord use you.
Are you passing a collection plate?
Well, when you go to the podcast, it has a different 99 cents, $4.99 or $9.99. You can do that, or I think I have Cash App. You can just do that. Whatever you feel. It helps me help you, so we can help others.
That's right.
Yeah. So, well, all that being said, this was a good one, y'all. This is a good one. My eyes are really burning. My eyes are really burning. I was tired today, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay, question. Who actually saw my video?
This video? I saw it.
I'm trying to raise my hand.
No, I saw yeah. Yeah.
I saw it.
No. Okay. I don't think Phil saw it. That's why he's in the side chatting and he didn't show his face. Lord. Oh. That's what it is. He'll call me soon as we over. I did see it last week. That's
Did you?
All right. Okay, so go ahead.
Did you ever get your book?
I did get it, and that's why I'm extending my my attention series based on some of the information you gave me in that book, connected with some other stuff I'm studying. It's really good. I did get it. I told you I got it last week. I did that. Yeah, I got it last week.
Nice.
I didn't take you off. Phil said I took him off. I didn't take him off. He never got on. He never got on. He's on
for a second.
Yeah, he's on that cut for a second. He would go barbecue on his grill, make some pork chops, and not share with nobody. You can Amazon anything these days. Deep freeze that stuff. All right. So y'all put in the comment section y'all interested in
I went ahead and said that they didn't doing it.
Okay. Oh, cool. There's no Paula doing, so I need about 8 more. I didn't don't get my family because family is. And I'm probably gonna do a video. I'm gonna do this video. I say this a lot. Paul, Stella, you heard me say it. You keep hope alive.
That's right. Right.
But don't invest a lot in expectations.
That's right.
Because you may be disappointed, but you won't be crushed.
Right.
Yeah. And disappointment goes away when you have no expectations connected.
And also make sure that you're, like whatever you're expecting, you don't have your expectations so high that somebody cannot reach it.
Oh, that's why you don't put a lot of expectations. You don't invest a lot in it.
That's right. See, I used to go to
because if you invest a lot.
I used to go and watch.
She hung up again, just like a woman.
I'm gonna have to get me an avatar and do like everybody else. Be like,
Yeah, do
oh,
that.
I don't mean to advertise.
I thought about getting me a bobblehead. I priced him though. I like Phil got a whole bunch of them. He said he's gonna have a fight tonight. I'm gonna get me one. Okay, tell her what you're saying before I sign off.
No, I said, I used to go and have like I used to go and watch like previews to the movies coming out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And by the previews, my expectations was so high that I set my expectations so high that when I went ahead and watched the movie, I was disappointed every time.
Oh, I wasn't disappointed every time, but I remember one movie, Snake Eyes with Nicolas Cage.
Uh-huh.
The preview is so great. The movie is so terrible. They pay people to do the previews, the clips, to get the best part. And all you saw, the best parts was in the preview. And that was it. Yeah, so I don't do that no more. I look at the actor. Nicolas Cage still is good, but he'll take any part. Morgan Freeman won't. Denzel won't. Certain actors you gonna know is gonna be a good movie because they're not gonna take no jump.
Yeah.
Now Samuel Jackson take anything.
Yeah, he did do Snakes on a Plane.
Man, and what about the one where you get eaten by a shark?
Oh yeah, when he gave a motivational speech and he just came up. Deep Blue, I think was the name of that movie.
El Cool J was in that.
Yeah,
I thought it was a pretty good movie. I liked it.
That movie is terrible. Yeah, Philip, I did show you Black Cup, but that's it. Your Black Cup left. Yeah, you left. But yeah, I click you on my I'm gonna click off and we talk later. But so next week, y'all, I'm doing on browsing attention. I create the title, but it's dealing with attention and focus attention because that's a big thing. A lot of times we're not focusing, so therefore, if we're not focused, we won't accomplish anything. And the model that we show by not being focused is the model we leave for our kids. So that's why it propels me to become better and better every day. I have to evaluate myself. So and I think kids really help you do that. Especially we have more than one because you got another chance. The first one's guinea pig.
that's why I'm gonna keep producing until I get it right.
Go ahead. Hoorah! Hoorah!
Oh my goodness.
Only Marine can. I think it can. You think it can? Yeah, boy. You got a lot of Red Bull. I got a party. Got 3 girls. I said, man, and the wife is 8 years older than him. And she's like, we can try again. He said, because she already had a child, so he had 4 girls. He's like, no, I'm good. He said, I'm not gonna. No, I'm good. I want my rest. I want my rest. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I love my daughters. He got about 3 grandkids now. They're boys. He loves his boys. But he said, I'm good. I'm not gonna have no more. Wife said, we can go for another. I want my sleep. That's big. Sleep deprivation is big. This my son came while I worked my PhD, so I was up to 4 o'clock anyway. So it worked good the first time. The first time. All right, people. I'm gonna sign off, and I'll put stuff in the comment section, and y'all know how to tap into my y'all know the phone number. Y'all know the phone number. So I'm gonna try to. I'm getting started on the process now, and I think it's gonna be good for everybody because really, y'all know my goal is to help people get beyond their first move and create a better mindset today. So as I help myself, I help you all, and the people that, like I said, help me help you so we can help others by clicking subscribe, share, commenting. That comment helps increase the algorithm. So you put a thumbs up and say good, don't put bad, but good. Generic, just put some statement there. It helps the algorithm reach out in the ether.
So bad don't mean good. I mean, when you say, "Man, that
I'm
girl
50.
was bad," I mean, what? I mean, I'm confused.
Yeah. I'm not. Yeah, I bet you. Are you? Do you know what binary mean?
Yes.
You like confused about that, are you?
Uh, zeros and ones, ons and off. That's. But
They get the service now.
oh snap! I hear my wife calling my youngest daughter.
They move around. All right, so I'm gonna kick y'all off, and then I'm gonna say my end spiel, and then I'll put the and just go down. I think Stella, you already did it. Go down and I don't think you subscribed though. You share, but just subscribe to the whatever podcast you use. I don't know. I know what you use. You use Apple.
That's right.
All y'all use Apple.
Are you? Yes.
Everything you use
We
is
have.
Apple.
Yeah, but just about. I do have a PC.
But
I do have
but you
one.
but you have, yeah, but everything but the podcast you listen to is doing Apple, right?
Yes.
Right. So I want you to go ahead and subscribe to my podcast. Click, and then everything I
I did
download.
it.
Did you?
I did subscribe. Yes.
I did too.
Did you?
Yeah.
No. I said I know you did. Oh no, I know what it is. Did you? Did you offer a donation?
No, I don't think I offered a donation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. But I know you subscribed now. I thought, did you recently subscribe? Because somebody subscribed. I don't know their name.
I don't know.
No, I did it like a couple of weeks ago.
Okay, I'm gonna double check because I'm still learning that too. So I know somebody subscribed on the web page. I don't know what it's Google. They did something. They literally subscribed, not downloaded, but they subscribed on the platform that they used. Like if it comes up on Apple, the Apple give you an option to subscribe.
You supposed to be talking us through this, not us talking you through it.
Okay, I told you I'm novice. I know YouTube podcast. I am novice, but it's a hero's journey, and the journey ain't finished. Come on now, somebody.
That's right.
I want to know what's in that cup.
Well, actually, I got a green tea bag. You both worse than Phil. I got a green tea bag, and water.
No.
Yeah.
No one else. Look, I didn't see nothing.
No, he left up. Let me see, Tito.
I think he left.
No, he clicked off.
No, you kicked me off because I was asking you what was in that cup.
No. Look,
I questioned the cup.
the bed.
Then next time I know.
No, it's lifted green tea. You see it? Green tea.
Hey, you can call it what you want to call it. My social studies teacher when I was in high school called it coffee.
Was it in the red cup?
It was in a white cup. It was, matter of fact, it was always in his thermos on his desk, and he just poured out of his thermos into his which cup. He called it coffee, but
It was
bloodshot
coffee.
eyes told us other things.
It was coffee. It was Irish.
I don't think he's supposed to have it. He didn't supposed to have it at the school though.
Hey Tito, this is what Phil said. He said he's going to keep making kids until he get it right. That's funny. All right, people. I am tired. I got Visine. I get the medication Visine for the sinuses. Yeah, take me 10-minute nap. Do My 10-minute minute. It helps. It helps. I'm gonna click y'all off and do my spiel. Let me see anybody else on the chat. Paula, Phil talking. It was a good show. You did not me a question. I don't know what that means. Nope, you took me off. Yes, I did. You showed my black cup. You showed your black beep. That's what you showed. The trailers are supposed to make you watch the movie. Is all Phil. Remember how bad I like Under the Cherry Moon. But it wasn't a good movie though. He said he's going to keep making tea. Okay, that's it. Green tea and Phil said green tea and vodka. The devil is a liar. My skin can't look this good and I'm doing vodka. I'd be all cracked up. I'd be looking like a prune. See, I'm 50. Look at my gray hairs. Come on now, somebody.
Right.
I got a couple.
I don't see that.
That's my point exactly.
I don't see.
That's my point exactly. I got. Now you see my twin brother? He all black. Beijing. But I don't use none of that stuff. I very rarely take care of my beard, but I just started. Yeah, you still trying to find one, ain't you? They got them right here. 1, 2. And the ones that come up right here, I pluck those.
Oh, don't pluck.
I ain't got none of this.
Don't pluck it. You pluck it, you're going to end up getting a whole lot more. Come back. Don't
Well,
do that.
Come in here. So if I pluck my hair, I'm going to get a whole bunch. Using that philosophy.
Right.
That ain't work. That's fake news. That's fake news. All right, people. Let me. What? You do sign language? What? I can't hear you. Can you hear Tito?
Nah.
That's a sound engineer. His sound jacked up.
Nope.
Nope.
Can't hear you.
That because you get Apple.
Nuh-uh. I got an apple.
Oh, yours was cracking too early. That's why I had to put you on the corner because you was cracking.
It wasn't mine. It was yours.
The lies you tell. Was it me? It had to be you. I don't know the rest of the words. Yeah, still can't hear you, Tito. I didn't cancel you. Let me see. I cut you off. Cut you on. Phil. I got 4 people. Phil, no. I don't care what Phil say. I didn't cut him off. I just can't get him on.
Well, I kept getting cut. Like my video kept like restarting. Like the website kept like restarting itself.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. What's your move over so I can see your face?
Hello?
Move over so I can see your face. I can hear you. Move over. Yeah.
Hello?
You can't hear us, huh? We can hear you. Can you hear us?
Nope. Don't look like it.
Yeah, sure don't.
But I was getting like my video, like the website kept like restarting itself. That's why I kept leaving.
You got Tito, you got the your mic is off. I see your mic you got on silent. You got it on silent.
Hello? I can hear you now.
Okay, we can go ahead and Yeah, I hear you too, Dr. D.
Okay. All right. So let me
Barely hear you though. Like you sound very low.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
You must use a PC.
I use a phone.
Uh,
I saw you January 6th in DC.
Barely hear you though.
Tito,
huh?
did I see you January 6th in DC?
No, not this guy.
In one black guy.
No, I don't play those games.
I think I saw you climbing that window. That's right.
No. Hey, I was accounted for that day. That day I was at work. And remember, I worked for the government and I had to be scanned in.
Who you think let him in?
No. I did not know that happened until I was on my way home.
That was a straight inside job. Come on in, y'all.
Yeah, but that was some craziness. That was some like third world stuff that I saw being deployed around the world. But
yeah, you never thought.
Yeah, that was crazy.
You never thought the Capitol. Never
Yeah.
thought. All right, people. All hearts and minds clear. I'm clicking up and I'm doing my spiel. Do that thing. I don't even know the rest of that song. Lord, I might look some tapes. All right. Okay. All right. How'd you? All right. All right. Okay. Hey, people. I do appreciate everybody sharing the stream. It's been a very, very good stream tonight. Live. A Heroes Update with Dr. D talking about fragmented focus. Now, I already stated what we're going to talk about next week. So if you don't know what I'm saying now, rewind. Just rewind. And be alert for the replay. The replay that's going to come tomorrow. I even may keep this up because I want some people to see the chat that was going on. But I'm probably going to have to spice some stuff up for tomorrow for the replay. Anyway, so, and make sure you go down below and leave comments so you can increase the engagement. And you have anything that you would like me to play, go over and create, put it down in the comment section. I will respond within 24 hours. Even if this is a replay, I look at my emails, I look at my my chats every day. So just help grow with me. All right. So help me help you so we can help others. Help me help you so we can help others by clicking subscribe, like, and share. Just share. Because if you find any value in this, share it. Because what you do, you climb with me, you grow with me. And when you do this, you help me help you so we can help others, creating a better tomorrow today. So with that being said, every day you get a vertical, make it your goal in life to always look forward and not look back. And this is a hero's journey with Dr. D. And we are out.
If you have enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe so you can be notified when a new episode is posted, so you can rave and review about this episode with your friends. And if you forget anything else from this episode, remember this, that every day you get a vertical, make it your goal in life to move forward and never move back. This was a Hero's Journey with Dr. D. Peace and blessings, and we're out.